ठीक है भाई, पहने रहने दो, सर्दी लग रही होगी। बहुत सर्दी लग रही है इनको। ओम हरि ओम। गणपतिगं कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पता न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं, भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः, यः शिवः स गुरु स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पकः। ॐ पार्थ प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवै ज्ञानमत् गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो भवो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगत्। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 Shri Krishna Govind, 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 Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. बोलिए कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम हरि ओम। We will chant from verse number 14. Shri Bhagavanuvāca न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगम् स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापम् न चैव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानम् प्रकाशयति तत्परम् तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्ति पुनरावृत्तिम् ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः विद्या विनयसम्पन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि शुनि चैव स्वपाके च पंडिताः समदर्शिनः यैव तैर्जितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म तस्माद् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः तस्माद् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः। We had seen 18th verse, Vidya Vinay Sampanni Brahmani Gavi Hastini. So we have to understand that peace is a name of abidance in something which is infinite or something which is purest. Purest means which is not mixed with anything. Peace is a name of purest, purer, purest, which cannot mix with something, that is called peace. Anything which is mixing with something or which is mixable is disturbance. Body is always in a state of change. Therefore, body is not a peace. Body has a lot of activities. You are sitting, but body is constantly modifying. More purer is the mind, more a person will be peaceful. Because mind's essential nature is self only. When you say he has a pure mind means the essence of mind, which is the self, is not mixed with the non-essential. Anything in its essential form, mind in its essential form is pure. Pure mind is a quiet mind. Desirer's mind is a disturbable mind. You say, I am disturbed because you brought something and mixed it with yourself. I am got mixed with something which is not I am. If I am was there, it won't be disturbed. But I am husband. I am now husband you brought from outside. Husband you brought from outside. I am sick. Sickness you brought from outside. It is body's dharma. I am rich. Richness you brought from outside. I am intelligent. This intelligent because of something you brought from outside. When you mix something which is not your own swarup, you create a probability of disturbance. Moment you have become husband, the probability of disturbance is high now. As a man, you were less disturbable. Now as a husband, you have more probability of disturbance. As a man, you are less disturbable. As a father, you have more probability of disturbance. Increasing the probability of disturbance is called thoughtlessness in our living. ये कोई बात है? Moment I have become something, I have increased the probability of being taken for granted. They say you are taken for granted. He is taking me for granted. When you are disturbed, you feel like that. He takes me for granted. Acha, you are a takeaway. Question is, are you a takeaway? You are a Diwali gift. How can you be taken for granted? Because you have made yourself an object, therefore you will be taken for granted. You make yourself so gross, you are so gross that you can be taken. You are so tangible. You yourself have forgot your infinite nature. So in your nascent form, you cannot be caught. Yainam vetti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam. Ubhau tauna vijanita nayam hanti nahanyate. The meaning, it is not doer, neither it is done. Neither it is karta, neither it is karma. Yainam vetti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam. Meaning is, one who thinks I am the object or one who thinks I am the doer. अब तुम गड़बड़ सड़बड़ सोच के सोचोगे हम शांत रहें, ये तो बेवकूफ़ी की बात होगी ना. When you have made yourself so gross, then you will be caught by every small thing. Subtler you discover, lesser you can be caught. Supposing, no police is after you. There is no court case after you. I hope so. There is no lawyer after you. You are not running after lawyer. You are not running after police. Or police is not running after you. or you are absconding and you are hiding. So this is not there. But supposing a thief is there, he has done very gross work. Sin means too much negative grossness is there. So he is catchable now. He can be caught, he can be framed, he can be put behind bars. There are a lot of cases against him. Because he has allowed he has made himself a very, very disturbing doer, moment to become doer. And that doer is against the laws of the land. That doer will be caught by the police and caught by the laws. More you are good doer, then good karma fruits will catch you, nice fruits will catch you. Why, somebody will catch you. But they are something like somebody good actions are catching me. Good fruits are I am getting a richer situation. But action relative, action is external thing. You bring it inside you and then you become a gross thing. Subtle becomes a gross thing. The evaporation, that evaporation is a subtle. And when it goes and condenses, it becomes gross, it becomes water, rainwater. You can't catch evaporation. At the most you may feel humid. You say, I am near the coast, we are feeling humid. But you can't collect too much of humidity. Although there are humidifiers are there. But you can easily catch water. But still you cannot catch water in your hand. You cannot catch water. You need a vessel to catch. And that too, as big is the vessel, to that extent you can catch water. But moment it becomes more gross and it becomes ice. So you can carry this bag of ice, big ice in your hand. 10 kg ice, 15 kg ice you can catch hold in your hand. But 10 kg water you can't hold in your hand. In your palm you can hold this much of water only. Palm full of water. It's called hollow of the palm. You can collect this much in the hollow of your palm. Some people have no hollow in their palm. So, they can't take much money. So by the time priest says everything falls, unnecessarily they are doing like this. So more you become gross, more you are going to be caught. इसको समझ लो आप. When you do bhog, you become very gross. Gross means associated with 5 elements. Whether it is a gross 5 element or it is a subtle Panchikrit 5 element. Moment you become that I am Father, so you are talking as a 5 element. Moment you define yourself, you defile yourself. Because you have defined very grossly. You are the one who can be now, and anything which you can hold, you can crush, you can play, you can throw. I can't crush the space, but I can crush this flower. I can't throw the space, but I can throw this book or throw this table or throw this holder of the book. If you become gross, don't expect peace in your life. If you become father or mother or brother or sister or officer or subordinate, don't expect your life will be quiet. Because they will catch you, and because you have made yourself holdable, answerable, all bulbul will come there. Responsible. When you have joined the job, why didn't you come? Why we are not on time? Supposing we go to the office, why you are not on time? Office starts at 9 o'clock. You are coming at 9:20. You know? You are late or not in the office? No? I think you are not late. Otherwise you can't survive so long. 30 years, 35 years in the same hour. 41 years. 41 years. And still she will work. 41 years. This is the, I think, somebody's age is. 40 is somebody's age. You know? I'm not naming anybody. There are more than 40. Not you. Behind you. So more than 40, 50, 60. Leave it, don't say. So, इतने बड़े हैं भाई. But now 41 years, more you will become doer, enjoyer. And supposing somebody does something wrong, then he is a more grosser doer and grosser enjoyer. More grosser you become, more you are susceptible to be fearful, to be anxious. See, a servant also brings a tray. Somebody's house is there, servant brings a tray, cup of tea and some snacks he brings for the neighbor. For the guest. And you also bring, supposing. And by mistake servant slips or the cup falls down. And the crockery breaks. So you will say, I don't know how he worked. You broke my crockery. But the neighbor, and supposing you were helping the host, that I will bring that cup of tea, don't worry, I will help you. And you bring it and you also slip. So for whom he'll have sympathy. Oh, kuch hua to nahi laga to nahi, aapko chot to nahi lagi. Sorry. You will break and he will say sorry. Sorry, Harry, don't worry. It's okay. No, sorry, I broke the cup. No, it's okay. Leave it. No, I will take it off. No. It's okay. Same servant, because he's an enjoyer, he works for salary, and therefore he is more answerable. People are more in a mood to detect what work you did, how long you did, what you did not do, why you did not do. And the guest who has come out of love, he is not answerable that much. When you become a gross doer, देखो ना पुलिस फील्ड के some are hardened criminals. Many police of many countries catch them. They are called Interpol. So when they cross the airport, their name is in all the airports. So therefore many criminals are caught like that. From the airport they are caught. The police is after them. So they are brought from one country to another country in a special flight sometime. At least they get a special flight. What is it called? Bringing from one country to another country? Extradited. Huh? Extradite. Why kare? Like from India, I'm not taking their name in this Gita class. There are 3 people are there. More are there cadets. They are on the bars. You are not free. Not free means because you became very, very external. You became very external. More you become internal, more you will not. I cannot hold you. I cannot hold your Atma. I cannot hold your samskar. I can hold your body. You can't hold the Jeev. When the body dies, you can't hold the Jeev. Supposing you want to You are going from the room. I can hold you, no, I won't allow you to go. Or I can beat you, or I can give you flower. But when the jeev leaves the body, I can't catch the jeev, बोले नहीं अब पापा जी नहीं जाएंगे आप. चलिए, अंदर चलिए. You cannot do like that. You are going out of the body, पापा जी आइए आइए. मुंह खोल के डाल दिया अंदर. बोले फिर से अंदर आ गए. We are reviving him. पापा जी आ गए. खड़े हो जाइए. तो खड़े हो गए पापा जी. अब आप नहीं जाएंगे बाहर. You can't catch the jeev. Because that jeev is subtler than the body. है कि नहीं? You have no control on that. Or you are forcing somebody to go out. बोले जाओ जल्दी जाओ, भाग जाओ ऐसे. चलो दूसरे लोक में आओ, चलो जाओ. You can't do like that. ले भाई ब्लोअर ले लो, इनको भगाओ यहाँ से. He should not be in this house. इनको भगाओ यहाँ से, इनको स्वर्ग में जाएंगे, कहीं और जाएं. चलो हटाओ हटो. You can't do that because he is subtler than 5 elements also. So anything which is very subtle is out of your bound and reach. Just think for a moment that how nice it would be that nobody is able to make you sad, nobody can make you over happy, nobody can make you fearful, nobody can make you anxious, no action, nobody's birth and death affects you. How nice it would be. Supposing, just dream for a second. Nobody can make you angry, nobody can make you calm. You walk around with total freedom there. Remember one thing, more you leave your doership, more you become pervasive, lesser you are susceptible to anger. When you become smaller, you are more reactive. Anything small reacts more. It is more fearful. It is more under threat. Small ants are more fearing than the big, big animals. Big animals are not that scared as the small ants are there. They are constantly hiding under a hole. Lion will not hide in a hole. So more you know the pervasiveness of the nature, more you go out in the world as a mukta person. You don't have to do something. Well, about so much work is there. Don't superimpose work on you. Invoke God in you. Between you and work, there should be God. Then the work is of the God. Then God will act through me. So never think I have to work. You have to think God has to work a lot through me. And therefore, I will do some puja part before working so that God can do complete what is His work. He can work through me. Don't use such vocabularies that I have lot of work. I am in lot of, today is very, very busy for me. So they say God is very busy through me. So, Vidya Vinay Sampanna, got my point, no? So, more you know your formless nature, more you know your pervasive nature, more you go inner and sit there, lesser you are under any kind of stress, and any kind of strain, and any kind of push and pull. I can push your body. I can't push space. I can't push your mind. I cannot snatch your love. I can snatch your money. I can snatch your shirt. I cannot snatch your knowledge. I cannot snatch your samskar. Because it is much deeper to you. At the most, somebody can kill someone, but he cannot kill his nature. His subtle body cannot be killed. More inner you are, more pervasive you are, more subtler you are, more safer you are, more quieter you are. When this is mentioned as in Kathopanishad as Indriyabhyo parayartha arthebhyascha param mana manasastu parabuddhi. Buddhiratma mahan para mata param avyaktam avyaktat purusha param purushatma param kinchit sa kashtha sa paragati. Very famous mantra is there. For you all is I don't know. When you say famous, I get more sad that I don't know this famous mantra. I was thinking of talking about third chapter of Gita. Indriyabhyo parayartha arthebhya. Indriyani paranyaho, that is there. The third chapter, Indriyani paranyaho, Indriyabhya paramana. Manasastu parabuddhi. Yo buddhi paratastu saha. बस उसके बाद नहीं है. अच्छा. एवं बुद्धे परम बुद्ध्या संस्तभ्य आत्मानम आत्मना जहि शत्रु महाबायो काम रूप दुरास. That is in third chapter. Don't mix both. Okay. So live a life so that you don't create a cause of future sorrows, cause of fear, cause of anger, cause of frustration. And when you define yourself wrongly, you have put yourself on a hot seat. And therefore, from 13th verse, the topic of Kuruvannapi na lipyate. He is doing but not tainted. That means he is not thinking that I am doing it. Because he is the substratum. Remember, 3 states coming on the self. And when he sees the word outside, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane, what a contradiction is there. If you see this mantra, shlok, one is the Brahmin who is not endowed with qualities and humility and knowledge, and other is the dog. Both who see both in one. Lo. I see the Brahmin also as a dog also, and eater of the dog also. Quite a contrasting examples Bhagavan has given therefore. And Shankaracharya Bhagavan puts more effort into it. He said one is extremely sattvic, other is extremely tamasic. And one is rajasic. He said cow is rajasic. And hastini, because it can't get up fast, it is little tamasic. And shuni, etc. are more tamasic. Shuni means dog. Shuni, dog. And shwapake are more tamasic. So all in that. The jnani is not the one who sees himself in the world. He is the one who sees all in one and one in all. Sarva bhuteshu chatmanam, sarvbhutani chatmani, ikshate yog yuktatma. Bolo? Ikshate yog yuktatma, sarvatra samdarshana. One who sees all in the self and self in all. Well, it's so difficult. This shlok comes in Manusmriti, first line, and also comes in Kaivalya. Sampashyan Brahma Parvam Yati Nanena Hetuna. This is the line in Kaivalya. First line is same. Sarvbhuteshu Chatmanam, Sarvbhutani Chatmani. Sampashyan Brahma Parvam Yati Nanena Hetuna. In Ishavas, how it comes? Yastu Sarvani Bhutani Atman Nevanu Pashyati. Sarvbhuteshu Chatmanam. Bolo. Tato na vijugupsate. Same thing is said. So when I used to read, I said, how is it possible? Seeing whole world in him and him in the whole world. ये कैसे हो गया? और यही है यहाँ पे. Already we saw that. I'm not going to explain again. The Jagrit Swabda Sushupti is coming and going in consciousness. Consciousness is not a part of any event. Eventually. So, atyantam ev, underline this. Atyantam ev asprishtam samam ekam avikriyam brahma drashtum shilam yesham te panditaha samdarshina. Okay. Now, I'll move to the next slok because my time is also running out. Next slok is also equally important slok. It says, Ihaiv tairjitah sargah yesham samme sthitam manah. When he has conquered, sarg here means, Madhusudan Saraswati also says, another sarg also means here, birth. Here birth means punarjanma. He has conquered the next birth. Conquered means conquered means that he won't have next birth. And next birth is not there for you. This is a big declaration. If Shruti wants to praise somebody, the praise is like that, that he is not going to be born next. Like that, when the children, parents want to praise the children, they say he is very obedient. He is a good boy, good girl, always listens. Everybody has their own criteria. He is a good student in the school. He has always been he never fought with me. If the husband has to praise, his way is different. My wife never raises her voice. She raises her hand. So everybody has their own criteria. So she never raises her voice. Never, and we have been married since 35 years. Not once my wife has raised her voice. She is extremely humble, and I am lucky in my life because of her. It is my good fortune. And she always cooks the good food for me. She always takes care. Never I had to iron my clothes, never I had to wash my clothes, never I had to go out and eat, or she has a complaining and mind about that. And my in-laws, when my mother and father, whatever I said, she always served. This is the criteria of the husbands, to praise. Criteria of the wife is there, that whenever I wanted to go out, he took me, or he never gets angry. Anger is a big criteria. Anger is a common factor everywhere. My husband never becomes angry. She is not a person who have to see his mood all the time. I am a lucky wife. So everybody has the criteria. If the student has to praise his teacher, what he will say? Student will say, my Guru is the one who took a lot of care. He taught me a lot. He explained me a lot. He forgave me a lot. He was always available when I wanted. He left no stone unturned to teach me. Guru kar komal sil subhav. This is his criteria. Everybody has different way of praising. मानी कपटिल कुटिल कुजाति गुरु कर द्रोह करो दिन राति तदपि गुरु न स्वल्प न क्रोधा पुनि पुनि मोहि सिखाओ सुबोधा. He was not angry. If he has my Guru is not available, where? I don't know, he ran away. Or he did not teach Bhagavad Gita, or he didn't teach Upanishad. He said, you study by yourself. Or I was already in problem, he never took any interest in solving my. This is the way of giving a bad name. So everybody has their own way to praise. How the teacher will praise, don't tell this. No, I'll tell. If the teacher has to praise, he will say, this student is extremely humble, sacrificing, obedient. He has gone through lot of pains for me to put my words in his life, to follow me. He has materialized my dream for him. He has converted my vision into my concept or a vision into reality. This is how Tapovan Maharaj would be praising Gurudev. This is how Paramhams will be praising Vivekananda Swami. ठीक है ना? When Shruti has to praise somebody, Shruti says he will not have rebirth. Tad yad gatva na nivartante. This is the sign that the person has already been established and he has no incompleteness. You go from dream to dream only when you have not woken up. You go from shop to shop only when your list is incomplete. Well, here I did not get socks and I had to get jacket and jacket is in that shop. But list, my God, what potatoes I could not get. So where you got jacket, that shop won't sell potato. Then medicine is not there. Medicine will not be in this grocery shop. You have to go somewhere else. Then you go to another shop to purchase medicine. Acha, then I have to purchase a medicine. As long as you have husband vasna, wife vasna, money vasna, you will be going from one birth to another birth. Because you are gross. Therefore birth is scratching you. You are not subtle. You are not subtlest. You always become doer, sufferer, enjoyer. You are very external person. You are not inside person. You are a very external person. Some colors are very gross. If you have seen dark color, wall are dark blue, dark light. Some colors are very, very gross. You feel, my God, what colors are this? You want some off-white color is required. So the shades are there. Therefore, the one book will be given to you. It has lot of shades. So many shades you can't decide. Earlier in our house used to say only one color was, two color. Yellow hai, white hai, ऐसा कुछ है. अब तो इतने color पे color. Then you choose, no, this is off-white, right? This light green is there. It doesn't push upon you. It is not throwing upon you. It's very, like this color is good. Good color is there. It's a subtle color. Our temple color is good. Achha. Ihaiv tairjitah sargah esham samya sthita. Enjoy this. Taihi means panditai. Because always when pronoun comes, always see what was the noun earlier going on. Some people start sentences. He went there and did not come from there. Who? He. So when you start a sentence, because that is in his mind. If Rabbi first said by he went, who went? Who went where? Well, Rakesh went to the market, and then you say, second time you say he, then it understood. So Taihi means Panditai. Who is Pandit? Samdarshina. Not one who call you for Satnarayan Puja. Taihi means Panditaihi Samdarshibhihi. That is the meaning of Taihi. Taihi jitah sargah. Sarga means birth, conquered. Who? Yesham. Yesham manah samye sthita. बहुत अच्छा शब्द है. So Jitah Bhashka writes Vashikarta. He has conquered the birth. Means what? His mind is in the essence. These shlokas are difficult. See, supposing this paper is there. This paper. So I say this paper exists. This is said in second chapter. Paper exists. I tore it. I tore it. I will not tear it. Shall I tear it? You will understand without tearing, no? So I tore it. So it is called, after that, torn paper is existing. After that, I put it in water and I made a pulp out of that. Like the Mondis do, they make a pulp. So pulp is there. They crush it and they made a pulp out of that. So pulp Mondis बैठे थे Mondi वाली है. He's in bondage. In Richard's Bay. Not here. I don't know. So the pulp is there. So, so pulp exists. After that, supposing I burn that pulp, so pulp will convert into ashes. Ashes exists. Ashes exists. After that pralay came, and ashes also went away. But existence remained. That which remains after destroying the name and form is called essence. Anaropit akaram tattvam. ध्यान देके सुनना, these definitions I like a lot. Whether you like or not, I don't know. But in my contemplation, I like that. Tattvam. Tvam means ness, essence. Mic-ness. Mic-ness. Paper-ness. Book-ness. Essence, when you want to essence, you say this is ness. Flower-ness. Ness means when I destroy the name and form, what is non-destructible is called the essence of that. Then essence of an object is called existence. And everything has an essence. Because everything you perceive as it exists. Therefore you use the verb called is. He is there. No, but he was there. He was existing. So there is the existence of was. Well, he is no more. So there is the existence of his absence. What? There is the existence of his absent. Absence can't be there unless absence exists. Absence is not non-existent. Absence is existing, therefore you are perceiving the absence of that person. Isness is there behind the absence. Therefore one very good word is there, he was conspicuous by his absence. In the meetings, well, you are conspicuous by your absence, or in the marriage, you are conspicuous. Father of the girl was not there in the marriage. So he was conspicuous by your absence. Everybody was asking, where is the father? So Mama gave Kanyadan. So because father was not happy with the marriage, therefore he didn't come. So he was conspicuous by his absence. Don't do such marriages, please. So, when okay, so समझ गया ना? ऐसा मत शादी कर लेना कि माता पिता ना आए. So abhav is also having satta. You cannot recognize anything unless there is an existence aspect in that. You cannot have any knowledge without existence. Satta, any recognition you will have, anything you recognize only by is there. सोचना जरा सा. And is there. Okay. And therefore it is called, and in the deep sleep, it is called sanmatra. Rahu grasthiva karendu sadrisha maya samachadana sanmatra karnopasamrita yo bhut sushuptapuman. When there is no name and form, it is called existence alone. You need a settled mind for that. Well, how? Because we are very gross. We have habituated with very, very gross things. But when you are asleep, in that there is no name and form. And therefore, Upanishad says, which Upanishad? I am going to tell. Chandogya. Sadev somvidamagre asit. Ekam ev advitiyam. नान्यत किंचत मिशत. क्या बढ़िया उपनिषद है. बोले in the beginning, before the creation, existence alone was there. Alone means without name and form in it. When name and form came, existence got hidden and that name and form became primary thing. Like when the film came, the screen got hidden and the form became a primary thing. Form has hidden the screen. Form of the shape of the hero or heroine has hidden the screen, have veiled the screen. So that essence whose attention is there, upon that essence dog is made or Brahman is made, it is same. Diwali, in our Diwali, I don't know here, but in our houses, therefore चीनी के खिलौने आते थे. चीनी के खिलौने क्या बोलते हैं उसको? हाँ? चीनी खिलौने. The elephant was made out of sugar. This big elephant made out of sugar. The elephant, camel, cow, human being, all were made out of sugar. हाँ? बहुत ज़्यादा आते थे. That was very favorite as a child. It was a white sugar, an elephant was made out of that. Or some cat was there, dog was there, this big. Various species object. बड़ा झगड़ा हो जाए, बोले उसका हाथ पैर टूटा हुआ, हम निकलेंगे उसको. My elephant leg is broken. Why you took that to my cow? It has all fallen. 3 पैर था, एक टूट गया था उसका. So one leg was broken of that. Children used to fight. बोले नहीं, पूरा चाहिए. अरे भाई तुमको वही स्वाद मिलेगा. You will get the same taste of the sugar once you eat. Why you are fighting? बोले नहीं, I don't want. उसने पूरा हमारा ले लिया. And some were very nicely placed. Some है ना, बहुत अच्छे सबका shape दिखता था. Eyes, everything was distinct. This is Tattva Darshana. Mother, father were Tattva Darshana, Samdarshana. Children were fighting. But mother, father said, अच्छा भाई कोई भी ले लो, तुम चलो ये ले लो, चलो तुम्हें क्या हो गया, रो क्यों रहा है इसमें, ये बड़ा है देखो, नहीं बड़ा नहीं उसमें, लेकिन उसमें पैर है, उसका पैर नहीं है ये. बोले मम्मी मम्मी ये हमारा एलिफेंट का पैर खा गया, ये, और he ate away the trunk of the elephant. बहुत झगड़ा हो जाता था इस बात को लेके. So in one existence alone, whole world is appearing and disappearing. Please note, here, from here I see the book, I see mic is, I see book is, I see paper is, I say this handkerchief is, I say the table is. My perception about name and form is changing, isness is not changing. This isness is called Samdarshana. Outer thing come and go, but that existence is not changing. And this was said in the 2nd chapter, Na sato vidyate abhava. Satah abhava na vidyate. It is not at all absent in time and space. Na sato vidyate abhava. And Bhagavan himself clarified it. बोले अनविनाशी तु तद्विद्धि. Next श्लोक is this. What was called Sat in 16th श्लोक is called Tat in 17th श्लोक. I think it is 17th श्लोक. I hope you are understanding. One who is established in that, he is subtlest. He is not on the name and form. He is not in the action. Ihaiv means while living. Because all schools of philosophy say, except Vedanta, that moksha is after death. This is a problem. Therefore, Bhagavan used the word ihaiv. Even Bhaskar writes, jivat bhi, while living only. Ihaiv, a word bol diya. Jivat bhi, evate samdarshi bhi, panditaihi jitah, vashikrita. They have conquered birth. No next birth. Why? Why no next birth? Because there is no entity who wants something, who has a desire. When you are in the state of becoming, you lose being. You don't have to become somebody. When you become somebody, that means you want to unite something false with you, then you will be in traveling. Relation means what? Relation means allowing you to be in a flux. When you say, no, I'm related to this person, that means he can influence me a lot. We have a very thick relation, so there's more chances of being disturbed. Supposing you say, no, our relations are not that thick, we are not that close, so he cannot disturb you. No, his demand is your demand. His crying is your crying. His laughter is your laughter. His bad mood is your bad mood. You have become very, very gross. I told you, no, then you are very, very susceptible to being controlled. Somebody is controlling. Be such that you are not controlled by anybody in this world. Now, next birth is controlling you. Why? Because you are wanting. You wanted a wife, you didn't get. Or you got. Even if you get a good wife, then you have got vasana of a good wife. Now you say, well, I will be, next birth also I will be with you. If I have next birth, not if you will have. If you will have next birth, then you will be, I also want like, again we will be born together. Now you are ordering it. Whatever you have impression, you want an expression. Impression without expression is depression. But therefore you want an expression. And if you are hating it, then also you are wanting it. Hate is the name of a want, because some of your want is obstructed, therefore you are hating it. I don't like you because you obstructed my attachment. You have mutilated my desire, therefore I don't like you. What I wanted, you did something against that. Therefore I don't like you. Get out. But why don't like me? Because what I wanted, you did not do that. Or what I wanted, you obstructed me. No. Now you are in next birth. So next birth, as if one person is called, he is now planning to catch you now. In human body, animal body, dog body, cat body, devta body, he is now going to, he has already scripted for you, born in this birth. So your next father, mother is already 3-4-year-old boy. So by the time next 20 years you will be not there after 20 years. So they will be 25. So then you will be born. So by the time it is 2045, this is 2022 going on. So 45, you will be passing on 23rd December. And that 23rd December, they will be 25 and boy will be 28. So this way they are your future father and mother. It is already fixed almost. They are already catching you. They are already catching you. All the script is written. Only, but I still have a chance. Still 20 years are remaining. Why you are catching me so fast? I have yet to do that. See, you are whole life and many other births also you give. Supposing you have 50 papers, last 2 papers are remaining. 50 papers already decided the marks. No, but I can still strive for moksha and get. No, of course you can get it. I am not saying no. Still you can strive and get. No, let other child be there in them. No, that is not a question. Question is because your desires are like that, therefore you are be caught. Your desire, your desire and your father, mother's desire are matching. Therefore, it is a match. It is a what is it called? Transmission given. And that transmission of your swabhava and your prarabdha, it is going into the whole cosmos. And it is seeing which jeev is fitting into, which family is into fitting into, which job is into fitting into. Where is fitting is, it is all fitting. And it is all transmitted. So it is catching a certain womb. Oh. But supposing I'm not transmitting anything. No, no. Then because you have desire, because you have anger, because you have relation, because you have attachment, because you have hatred, you have already transmitted. You didn't miss anybody in this life. You didn't miss anything in your life. That is already gone. Waves are already gone. Supposing I don't transmit, that of course. यही तैर्यतः सर्गा बहुत अच्छा शब्द. साम्य स्थितम means who is seeing existence alone. I hope I am able to make some sense. And then second line is a commentary on the first line. निर्दोषम ही समम ब्रह्म. देखो क्या लिखते हैं भाष्य का. यद्यपि दोषवत्सु स्वपाक आदिशु सती मूढ़ ही तद्दोष ही आत्मा दोषवद एवं. Dosh means what? Something is up. Although infinite, but appearing as finite. Anything finite will never be without fault. Fault means which will go away, which has passing thing in it, which is finite. Supposing you say that his nature is not good, Swamiji. What do you mean by that? He is very self-centered person. Anything when it becomes very small, the nature is not good. He is always sad by his own issues. He doesn't understand my problem. Or he is angry with his own matter. Or he is very happy about himself only. He doesn't understand what I wanted, what system wants. Bad nature means that you are too occupied with your own problems. There is a father, mother, teacher, brother, family, house, institution. You don't understand that. You are very gross in yourself. That is called dosh. That is called fault. Supposing you say, no, his nature is very good. That means, I said I have a pain, and he really pressed my head for 1.5 hours. He took some eucalyptus oil and he rubbed. I just said once only that I have headache, and he gave a nice massage from 10 o'clock to 11:30, and I slept. I don't know when he went away then. Day before yesterday I said I am hungry. He brought all the snacks of his room and he gave to me. Anytime he understands me very well. Not with me, I think with everybody he is like that. Everybody praises him. राम स्वभाव समहि सुखदाता. हरिहुक राम बड़ाई करहि. बोलनि बिनय मिलनि मन हरहि. Even enemies were praising Ram. When you say somebody's nature is good, it means he understands you. He tries to remove. He has a pervasive personality. He has a very horizontal personality. Another good word is there. Like there are two. One is the beam, other is a pillar. So that beam which is there, it goes through all the building. That is called beam. Pillar is only at one place. We need both. I'm not saying we're not pillars. But beam-like personality is that he's a horizontal personality. He talks to me, he understands me, he loves me. He doesn't have... I never knew that he had any problem in his life. Or he had his own life. I never felt that he was having some issue of his own which he was very, very, very busy about or very worried about. And he didn't attend to me. I was available there. This is called good nature. So tell me, that Brahman who is all pervasive is called Nirdosham, he is Samam Brahma. See, Brahma word has been used here. ये भगवान मजाक करते हैं. ब्रह्म वर्ड लिया यहाँ पे. ब्रह्म तो सुबह आ रहा था. इनके अनुपनिषद ब्रह्म वर्ड वाज कमिंग. यहाँ कहाँ से ब्रह्म आ गया? Now I'm giving your exercise where Brahma word has come in Bhagavad Gita. बोले I don't know. हाँ कहाँ आया है? ब्रह्मण्याधाय. So there Brahma had the meaning of Ishwar. एषा ब्राह्मी स्थिति प्राप्त नैनाम प्राप्य विमुह्यते. निर्दोषम ही समम ब्रह्म. देखो निर्दोष means all pervasive. Like you can have a polluted water, you can have a polluted air. Only air is very polluted here. Water is very polluted. This place is dirty. But you don't have a polluted space. More pervasive anything is, it loses its pollution. More anything is small. A water in a cup will get more dirty than the water in the bucket. Water in the bucket will get more dirty than the water in the big pond. More you increase pervasiveness, more it becomes safe. Nirdosham hi samam brahma. Acha. Tasmat te. Te means panditai. Te brahmani sthita. They are established. Because there is no next birth. Why next birth? Why there is not next birth? Because next birth is expression of your thirsty subtle body. Thirsty subtle body expresses as a gross body. Jad Bharat had a thirst, he was thirsty for the deer. Chiku was his name, if you remember. So he said, "Where are you, Chiku? Where are you?" Small deer's baby was there. Deer baby. Deer baby was there. I mean, small, they are very attractive. These babies, the puppies, they are very attractive. You feel like playing with them, they jump on you, they scratch like like that, they roll here and there. So Maya hai aur kya hai? And you feed something like that in your palms, you give them, they lick. Sometimes you put your hand in their mouth, they will do like this. They'll jump. When you come in the house, they will do like this. No human being is so happy with me. They all know me really. Animals are the only one they don't know me properly. So because of that, so your thirsty subtle body, shape of a subtle body, takes a shape of a gross body. Subtle body of a Mahatma doesn't have a shape. It is badhit. He says it is false mind. Nashtamanasot krishta yoginah krityamasti kim swastitim yatah. Nashtamanasot krishta yoginah. Updeshar. So this is nirdosham. Nirdosham hi samam brahma. Because it is only existence per se. Doesn't have a shape. Avinashi tu tad vidhi. Yena sarvamidam tatam. Connect, you have to connect all shlok, then only you will get a good picture. Bring Ramayana, bring Bhagavad, bring Gita, bring Upanishads. Then the knowledge will be firm. You get more authenticity about it. ठीक है ना? तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिता. Therefore they are established in Brahman. Who? Pandita. Pandita. Okay. Another word was for Pandita was Vashi. Vashi. What is the shlok there? Where Vashi comes? Sarva karmani sanyasya ya sanyasya aste sukham vashi. Okay. Another word vibhuhu. Other word prabhuhu. All are the word of the Atma only. So name of the Jnani and name of the Jnana is not two. Their Jnani's name is Jnana. He is not having a knowledge, he is the knowledge. His name is Brahman. if you want to say. He doesn't have another name, because what he thinks about himself, that is his name. Nirdosham hi samam brahma, tasman brahmani te smita. So Bhaskar writes something. Tasmad na dosh gand matram apitan sprashati de adi sanghat atma darshana abhiman abhavat. He has no identification with his body. Body comes and goes. We will see more tomorrow. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahan. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. 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 He Nath Narayan